This man rescued 4 birds, and then 6,000 birds showed up on his roof to repay him in this way. Joseph Sarkar, a resident of Chennai, India, was enjoying his morning coffee on his terrace. Suddenly, he noticed at the other end of the terrace 4 pretty birds sitting peacefully and enjoying the view. At first, he didn't bother much, but as time passed, the man began to worry because it was uncommon for the parakeets to sit in one place for a long time. Turns out that they were injured and needed medical attention. Joseph, without any hesitation, helped the birds to make them fly again. After recovery, the 4 parakeets flew away, only to return with thousands of their friends. What happened next left everyone stunned. It was during the time when the city was damaged by the typhoon and many humans and animals lost their lives. Additionally, the building was also wrecked. Fortunately, Joseph's building stood strong, where 4 poor parakeets took refuge for their safety. Sarkar was an ordinary man who worked as an electrician and earned enough to survive. He also liked photography, and when time permits, the man would pursue his passion. One morning, the electrician made a cup of coffee and went to the balcony to enjoy his hot beverage. There he noticed 4 birds sitting on the railing. For a long time, these birds didn't move. Joseph began to feel that something was not right, and cautiously he approached the parakeets. Turns out their wings were injured because of this. It was becoming painful for them to fly. As a good human being, man decided to provide medical assistance to these non-speaking species. He fed them and applied the necessary medicines. Gradually these parakeets were returning to their normal health. Soon after, they were ready to spread their wings again, and Joseph was happy that he could help these poor birds. But what amazed him was that even though they were fit, the 4 parakeets returned to his terrace. As if Joseph's balcony had become their new home, as they felt safe and knew that the man would take care of them. The neighbors also noticed this unique and strange friendship between Joseph and his birds. Although everybody loved this beautiful interaction, the landlord of the building was against it. He told Joseph that if he didn't get rid of these birds, then he should pack his bags and leave. Looked like the parakeets got the hint of this warning and the next morning they flew away. The electrician felt sad and thought that he would not be able to see these beautiful birds ever again. The man couldn't be more wrong, because, after a while, these parakeets came again and not alone. Apparently, they had gone to call their friends, and from 4 parakeets, the number increased to 6, 8, and so on. Finally, within no time, Joseph was feeding almost more than 4,000 parakeets on his terrace. It was completely unbelievable, and soon the man became the talk of the town. People started calling him the Birdman of Chennai. 2 parakeets brought 10 more. It then started to multiply to 50, 100, then thousands began to flock to the place, he said in the interview. As per reports, the man cooks approximately 132 pounds of rice each day to feed thousands of parakeets. In the same interview, Joseph disclosed that he spends almost 40% of his earnings on these birds. Even the locals are grateful that because of his sanctuary, there is some kind of greenery in the neighborhood. We human beings have parents to take care of us. I consider myself the birds' parents, Joseph told. The man is so considerate that he spends half an hour assembling small portions of food on his railing. This helps the birds to eat at their own pace, and sometimes pigeons do join the feast party. He does the same thing in the evening, providing the second batch of grains for his feathered friend. When there is a sea of parakeets, it is a sight to behold. Seeing them eat peacefully gives me immense satisfaction, says this avid bird lover. Sarkar's small act of kindness shows the whole world that a good act, even at a microscopic scale, can make the world a better place to live. His actions are also a living example that animals and humans can coexist and live in harmony.